Chris Childs joining us here on Behind the Mic. Chris, your success in the minor leagues back in the 90s really helped to pave your way to the NBA ultimately. What do you think when you see guys like Andre Ingram this year get noticed by the Lakers and all of his hard work in the G League, to see someone like that, to see it all pay off and to see him get promoted to the next level? What does that mean? Obviously, you can kind of relate in a sense.
Well, that story with him, I kudos to the Lakers. That was very classy. The only thing that I was mad about is they didn't start him.
They should have, right?
They should have started him. All the years he's been down there, they should have started him. But kudos to the Lakers. That was a very classy move by the people in charge, Magic and Palinka, whoever. But coming from the minor league, it prepared me because I was older. I wasn't 19, 20 when I, should have been in the league. But reason that I wasn't was probably the best. I wasn't mature enough. And when you're not mature going into a man's game in a man's world, business world, you tend to get lost. So it definitely gave me an opportunity to put some games under my belt against men, bigger men, faster men. And once I got to the NBA, I was 25, and, going out there and playing at that level, I had already seen a lot of it at the minor league, because there's talented players there also. It's just at the NBA, you're getting paid a lot more money. So mentally, I was ready and prepared, and that's what the minor leagues does to young guys.
Everyone's saying, when I grew up watching you, you had Charles Oakley, you had the Kobe Bryants of the world, you had Isaiah Thomases. I was in that era, the Magic Johnsons, and everybody talks about how the game changes and stuff, and the game has changed now, and you don't see that physical play like it was when you were playing. I mean, when you were with the Knicks, it was you were a physical guard, and tough. You weren't the type of guy who gets pushed around. And, refs weren't as involved in the game at that time. And when you look at the game now, does it really irk you as a player, a former NBA player? Because, you hear Charles and Kenny and Shaq and those guys talk about it. Does it irk you as a player when you just see what's going on in the NBA now, that it's not, they stop the chippiness, and it's like taken away from the game in a sense?
Well, I mean, the game, it evolves. They change rules every, 5 years. But the rules were changed when I was in the league, when you couldn't hand check anymore, and that made it very difficult to guard guys, especially with speed, like Allen Iverson, or physical and bigger guards that I had to play against, like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Mitch Richmond, all those guys who were bigger than me. So it made it very difficult. But the game now, they had to make the changes because it was getting real physical, man. It's hard for me to watch a lot of the games now because I can pretty much anticipate what the referee is getting ready to call. With the players, the amount of speed that they have now, and the athletic ability, and guys going to the free throw line 15, 20 times, so don't even have to pick up a tooth or get a bloody lip or whatever. So it's just, that's what's going on in the world today. Same thing with football. So they're trying to change it so that kids be more successful to play the game and not be afraid to play from getting injured. So do I like it? No. Do I watch a whole game these days? No. But it's better now for the league and the way they're trying to go. So whatever draws the fans in and keep these guys healthy, I'm all for it.